when you're watching boxing tape outside of yourself, because I know you got to watch yourself to make sure that you get better. Who do you watch outside of yourself? Like, are there old school boxers or new school boxers that you watch?
Oh, right now this was like a couple hours ago. I was Mike Tyson versus Frank Bruno. So my dad has me studying the old fighters and whatnot. So I study Marvin Hagler, Sugar Ray Leonard, all those people because that's who the people of this generation had to study to get to where they were at. So I tend to study old fighters because new boxing, you don't really get nothing off of that. You don't really learn anything. You usually go back in time to learn the old tricks and see different things. So
Okay. Let me say this. Marvin Hagler is one of my favorites of all time. So you fucking with one of the right guys, man.
yeah, he was a beast back then.
He was a beast, man. And when they told him, when they were trying to keep him from being champion, he just kept working. He just kept working. It took Marvin. Marvin got up to like 35, 40 fights before he actually got a championship fight, man.
Oh, that's crazy.
That's crazy. And that lets you know what they thought about him.
Yeah.
That lets you know it wasn't like, oh, he's a pushover. For anybody that's listening, when you a pushover, motherfuckers will come and get you.
Yeah.
They'll come and get you. They'll come and eat off you. But when you tough like that and you really built for it, they'll stay away from you. And then he went on that run where he had to fight Benny Briscoe and all those really tough, grungy guys, you know, who nobody wanted to fight. And then he went and fight those guys. And he won a few and he lost a few, but he was still out to prove that he was that guy. Hey man, I don't know what you feel about Marvin Hagler, but he's in my top 5 or my top 10 all time. Not just by weight class, but all time.
I think he's in my top 10 too.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah. Okay. Let me ask you this. Who would be in your top 5? If you could say.
Okay. Sugar Ray Robinson, Willie Pep, Shakur Stevenson. I would say Mike Tyson, the young Mike Tyson, the one in his prom.
Yeah.
And Aaron Pryor.
Aaron Pryor. Wow. Aaron Pryor was a good one too, man. Aaron Pryor. A lot of people don't understand the Hawk. They don't know much about the Hawk, man. But he was one of those guys. He's one of those guys.